Alright everyone, this is Will from Table the Game, and today we're going to do a setup and overview video for Ezra and Nehemiah. So you guys know I have wanted to play this game for a long time. This is an extremely awesome game. It's big, there's a lot of components, there's a lot of rules, but extremely intuitive, so don't get scared. This game's a lot of fun. So let's get this game set up, and here we go. Alright guys, the first thing we are going to do, of course, is set the main board in the front of the table so that everybody can reach it. Then we're going to take the 6 gate cards and place them near the main board. Alright guys, grab your food tokens that look like these and place them near the board. Also, you want to grab your silver tokens. They look like this and place those near the board as well. And 10 of every resource. You have gold, you have wood, cinder, and stone. Alright, now it's time to place the rubble around the city walls and the gates. So take a look at these icons that are at the bottom of the gate and wall locations. This represents the amount of resources that you randomly choose from the rubble bag and place them in this location here. You're going to go around the entire board setting up resources across all the gates and walls. Now take the rest of your resources and put them in your game box. You will not need them. Alright, now let's do the scroll tiles here. So the gold scroll tiles go on the 4th row. You're going to randomly place them, one on each location, and take the rest of your gold scroll tiles and put them away. Now the 2nd and 3rd row is the wood scroll tiles. You're going to do the exact same thing, randomly place one in each of the locations on the 2nd and 3rd row, and then put the rest in the game box. Now the very last row are the stone tiles, and this is Ezra, Rubble, and Nehemiah. You're going to place those randomly in one in each location. Now these also come with hero cards. Place one of each near the board so everybody can reach them. Alright, now let's place bonus food on the rows next to the scroll tiles. So the 4th row gets 3 food, the 3rd row gets 2 food, and the 2nd row gets 1 food, and the 4th row gets no food. Alright, if you're playing a game for less than 4 people, then you will need to put the insert of the temple and it will show you exactly which side to place. Other than that, you're just going to use the normal board. Alright, let's set up the altar track here. So grab your prophets and set them aside for now, and then grab the 2 altar cards. They're double-sided, and you can either randomly or specifically choose a side and place it in this location here. Now each round you're going to place the prophets in a specific location on the track. Now this one shows that round 1 prophet goes on number 3 and 1 prophet goes on number 9. Place them there. Now grab a shofar and give it to somebody. That's who's going to go first. Alright, let's pass out the player boards. Now each player board is the exact same, so just hand them out. Now what is different are the development tiles. Now there are 2 sides to the development tiles. There's the undeveloped side and the developed side. You'll know that it's undeveloped because they'll have a green box. Make sure to place that face up. Now the very first tile is the elder tile. That goes on the very right side. Then the next one is the trader. That's going to go in the 2nd location right here. The 3rd one is the farmer. And by the way, they do match the artwork on the player board, so they're very easy to put in the right location. Alright, now the 4th development tile is the resource tile. Now before this tile is developed, you are limited to the amount of resources you're allowed to keep after your turn is completed. Now it also gives you the beginning resources that you will begin the game with. Now grab your last development tile, which is the worker tile, and place it right here. Alright, let's set up the blessing track here. So you have your orange, your purple, and your red blessing. Place them all on the 0 of the blessing track here. Now let's choose the color component of your choice. Now go ahead and grab everything and place them next to your board. Now the first thing we're going to look at are the 12 wall cards. You can see here they have different icons. They kind of help you throughout the game to get resources. Go ahead and shuffle these cards and place them next to your player board. Now the next thing is your 10 character cards. Now everybody has the same set of 10 character cards. These are multi-use cards. Go ahead and shuffle those and place them to the left of your player board right here. Alright, now you have 16 workers. Now 6 of them you're going to put in your supply. The remaining you're going to put in the general supply next to the board. Okay, now you have your player aid. This helps you extremely throughout the game. So go ahead and keep that next to you. You'll be looking at this throughout the game. Alright, and the last 3 components you have is your tent marker here, your victory point marker, and your altar marker. Now to set your altar marker, the last player is going to go first, then you're going to go counterclockwise until the first player will go last. This is extremely important. All right, now on the victory point marker, everyone's going to place theirs on the number 10 location in any order. And on the very top center of the tent map, everyone place their tent marker there. Okay, let's place your first Levite. So from the general supply, grab the worker of your color and place it in the Levite track in your location. All right, now let's set up the gatekeeper. So everyone needs to grab a worker from the general supply of their color. And this is going to work just like the altar track. So the last player is going to choose first. They're going to pick a gate that they would like to take control over, and then it's going to go counterclockwise, and the first player will go last. Now, each gate does give you extra benefits, so choose wisely. All right, everyone needs to grab the first 4 cards from their deck. This is your first hand. Now, it is not depicted, but everyone gets 5 silver and 3 food. All right, guys, this is the setup video for Ezra and Nehemiah. Let's take a look. This game is incredible. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick overview. We're going to go over the 3 main actions of the game. You have the red, gray, and blue banner actions. So let's start with the red banner actions. So those include, you have building the temple, you have building your Levite track, and of course your altar area right over here. So you're going to start by playing a card from your hand. Now you can see here the banners on the top left. So this card has 2 red banners. So on your first turn, if you decide to play this, you can, let's say you go over to the building the temple. You can see right here, you can place in this row here, if you're going to play that resource, you would place it in this location here. You would get a victory point and you would get a coin. All right, now if you wanted to do a sacrifice, if you had 3 banners, you could place a wood and you would move up twice on the altar track. 1 banner, you can place a cinder and move up once. So as you remember, we only had 2 red banners, so we could place 1 cinder if we had it, and then we would move up once on the altar track, and if there's something depicted in that location, you would get that. In this case, it is 1 bread. All right, in the Levite track, once per turn, you can place a Levite if you have the necessary food and you have a worker in your supply, and you will get the resource. All right, guys, now let's go and talk about the blue banner actions here. That is teaching the Torah, and that is the scroll tiles here. So if you play a card, and in this particular card you have 3 banners, and so the way it works is you have to start at the very bottom of these scroll tiles and then you work your way up. So here you see you need 3 blue banners and 2 coins, and you can place it in any one of these locations. And when you do, you take possession of the hero card. So in this case it's Nehemiah, and you can see here for the rest of the game you get an extra gray banner action. Also, if you get this card on the first round, you get the first resource depicted. If you get it on the second round, you get both the first and second resources. And if you get it on the third round, you get it on all 3 resources. All right, now to move up into other rows of the scroll tiles, you have to be connected to a scribe right below it. So in this situation, Nehemiah has a scribe, so the only 2 scroll tiles available are these 2 right here. Now as you continue to put scribes, you will continue to move up the scroll tiles. Now as you place scribes on these tiles, they will change the game for you. You'll get different things and bonuses. And also whoever places a scribe on a row for the first time gets the bonus food to the right. All right, you can also use your blue banners for tent movements. So as you can see here, if you have 2 blue banners, you can move it once. 4 blue banners, you can move your tent twice. 7 blue banners and a resource 3 times. 10 blue banners and a resource 4 times. Now in this case here, we only have 3 blue banners. So we look here, all we can do is move our tent 1 location. So go ahead and take your tent marker and move it 1 space to the right. Now any icon that you pass, you get that thing. So in this case, we get to move our red blessing 1 spot. Now as we move all 3 into a location, we get the icons listed above it. All right, and the last action is the gray banner, which is building the gates in the wall. So in this situation, we have a card with 3 gray banners. Plus, if you remember, we got the Nehemiah card. So now we have an extra gray banner for the rest of the game. So we have 4 gray banners to work with. So the first thing we need to do is remove the rubble from any gate or wall location. So a cinder is worth 1 gray banner, a stone or wood is 2 gray banners, and a gold is 3 gray banners. We need that to remove it. So the wood and stone needs 4 gray banners, which we have, so we can remove this rubble. Now, if there's an icon depicted on the location, which here has an orange blessing, we get that item. Plus all the resources we get to keep as long as we have room in our guard tile. And if you remember, we had 1 orange blessing, so you can move that as well. All right, now if you have enough to build a wall, then in this case you need 4 gray banners plus a wood and 2 stone. If you have that, then you can place a wall. So what you do is you take the top 3 cards from your wall cards and you take a look at it. This is just like Paladins of the West Kingdom. So each wall card will have icons for things that you get immediately, plus victory points at the bottom left that you'll score at the end of the game. So you choose the card that you would like to play and you place that in the location and you gain the center icon benefit immediately. Go ahead and place that. In this case, you get a gold. Put that in your development tile. Now the next 2 cards, what you do is you decide which one you're going to put on the top of your wall cards and which one you're going to put at the very bottom. And this is where it's just like Paladins of the West Kingdom. And that's how you deal with your wall cards. Alright guys, this was a setup video and a basic overview of Ezra and Nehemiah. I hope you had a great time. Now we did not do a complete rules teach, but I did want to show you a little bit about the game. Now of course this game was designed by Shem Phillips, S.J. McDonald. Garfield Games is a publisher, a 1 to 4 player game, and is 120 minutes. So we are doing a giveaway, and all you have to do is subscribe to this channel and also let me know what is your favorite mechanism in this game. So this game has chaining and combos, it has multi-use cards, it has worker placement, tech tracks, and all kinds of other things. So let me know what your favorite mechanism is, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.